Hey, yo, if this thing going, then we getting it done. Straight up. A little noisy in the background, but it's also very damp outside for what I can recall. So I ain't about to be running around. We gonna get through run NXT real fast and then just get back moving with the business. It wasn't too bad this week. It really another one of those paint by numbers. Bash in Berlin coming up. So it wasn't really something I was ready to write home about, but it was a cool show for the most. Judgment Day, Terror Twins, LWO. I mean, strength in numbers, but I'm really not like super sold on this new Judgment Day thing yet. Everyone has a spot there though, so I can go with that. And I'm a little biased toward Finn. You know, I think that I like Finn and Liv right now. Dom is there, but me personally, and everyone has what they have to say about these things, but I'm just not crazy about that mustache. That mustache is pissing me off the more I look at it. He did shape it up a little bit, and I'm not projecting. I know my own, like, I'm growing my facial hair out. He's doing the same thing, so it's really just it's not a thing that I'm crazy about aesthetically, but that's about it. Other than that, you know, he's solid. And the rest of them are doing pretty good. Carlito finally has a spot for his little quote, and you know it moves forward. JD Finn, everybody's looking good. So then after that, all right, Judgment Day beat LWO fine. LWO back in the ring, good. They had their little 4-man suicide dive spot that was cool. Dave Maria came out at the end, very good. Damage Control, Pure Fusion Collective. I don't know if I remember seeing it, but it was a good. I think it was good. I'm glad that they had that thing going, just to have them in the ring. Punk, Drew McIntyre, strap match, go home stuff. All right, it was okay. Let's see what the match is bringing on Saturday. All right, the triple threat matches was supposed to be that's a nice little spot. I like that. It was random enough. And what is this? I think a fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental. So okay, cool. We'll get the Jey Uso, Kofi, and who carrying Cross, right? Yeah, that was all right. That was all right. I wasn't going crazy over the match, but the match kept up with itself, and they all kept up with each other just like very well. So that's good. Randy said he's going to humble Gunther. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to see how that plays itself out. We love Randy. Randy playing babyface mode. Not too often we get a full babyface promo from Randy. Haven't seen, last time we seen a babyface promo from Randy like that, he got gashed in the head by Brock Lesnar. So now, finally, I feel like it means that much more, because it meant something then, but it definitely, part of me, means something now. And it was a good blow. It was a good for him. You know, let's not keep it there, but let's keep on going. Braun Strowman, Big Ross, and Reed. Alright, so car spot, crazy. It's how you make a big heel, and it's been so long. So now that finally he's getting some of that, you know, like this takes me back to and I'm starting to remember the NXT days where right before he had exited the company for a little while, then came back and just stayed patient on the roads, you know, just show after show, waiting to see when he was going to get his TV time. It finally happened. When he got Seth, he got R-Truth. He took out Braun Strowman, beating up Miz, talking about all the things, everybody getting involved. Well, whoever else want to get involved, he going to maim them and all that. And it's like, man, I know that exact feeling, so I kind of like that. Good. I thought it was cool. The car spot with the light pop, the electricity and all that because of the light in the car. Fire. Thought it was amazing. And good on Braun, but you fucking with Braun Strowman, you must have forgot that Braun pulled down the entire Raw, said he destroyed the show a million times, flipped the ambulance. And then, the Wyatts are right there. Let's say Braun gets the redemption arc with the Wyatts, like, yo, that was a little crazy, like on some, yo, I think Braun could go with that. The loss really fucks with him, and then maybe he can join the Wyatt 6. But I don't know, because then it's like, do we have 6 still? What are we doing with Lexi when she gets back, if ever? You see what I'm saying? So that's 2 more members we don't know what we're doing with, but you know, it is what it is. Pete Dunne, Miz, Xavier Woods, good. Pete Dunne got the win. That was good. So Jey Uso, Pete Dunne, nice little random, but both of them could go in the ring. And then the way the stories are told now, we don't know what we're gonna get. So I'm waiting for it. I'm excited for that one. Uncle Heidi, Chad Gable. All right, so not a squash match. I'm not mad at that. Could have been a little bit more. Could have been a little bit as far as like just that power, but nah. Gable's on the move. American Made is on the move. And the Wyatts is good. Good. A nice way to normalize them in the ring, but not necessarily humanize the characters. Very, very good stuff. I like that one. So I wasn't crazy about it, but I did see the difference in the Go Home show. And good Lord, all of these builds, man. It's almost like a super homage paid to the old days because we only got popping during the Go Home show. Whatever. Let's move on to these streets of NXT, man. Shouts to everybody over there. For real, for real. There was a time where I too was quietly impressionable. Still am, but, you know, it's definitely always ways to mature. And I think that we've all turned the corner so far as, you know, just moving forward with this new era of the product. And I'm very proud of everybody that has gone and got in there and did their thing, especially this week. You know, we'll move on to the next week and see what else we could get. But for right now, I'm definitely, gotta move this thing up, put the charger on. I'm definitely looking at how everyone is developed, and I'm very proud of everybody. So now we're looking at Fatal Influence, Lash and Jackie. Shouts to LaShawn and Chikara, that's a fact. Fatal Influence, new name, okay, cool. Fallon, I thought Fallon was going on her own, but the one with JC, that works for me too. Jasmine being a baby on the team works. And then, I mean, JC is JC. She's already done the success with this faction thing before too, so works for me. LaShawn and Chikara, they working together well. They looking real good. Jackie seems like she's improved. I don't know, gotta talk to the coaches, but I think she's improved from what I've been seeing. There's a couple other things where she could add a lot more like character into some of her spots, because right now it's just fundamental skills, and that's good. So let that continue building. And then LaShawn's the powerhouse now. We can continue building upon this powerhouse energy, but let's just not go too crazy with it just yet. But I'm loving it. So shouts to them. Carmen Petrovic, Izzy Dane, good. Carmen got the win, good. This is another part of the women's division. I'm not really seeing it, but I know there's development. I'm hearing a lot about the competition heating up, so I'm anticipating to see what happens over time. D'Angelo family, no quarter catch crew. All right. We need to get everybody in the ring. I'm hearing might be some injuries. Like if JC running around, where's Gigi? You see what I'm saying? What we doing with that? Just saying, we don't need to really have her on some like I mean, get it down. What are we doing? It's a new era, so we can change some of this stuff up. D'Angelo's fine. That was all good. Like everybody there is good. All members, they crushed it. No Stacks got the little thing on his knee, but that's light work. But let's get that popping, keep it going. Kalani Jordan and Rosemary. All right, so shouts to Kalani. And then Rosemary, I think, you know what spoke most in that match? Her experience, respectfully. Like, I really liked watching her get in there and just be a little crazy. She reminded me of Scarlett a little bit, just as far as, like, knowing what she's doing on camera. But very, very good stuff, man. Kalani picked up the victory, as she should have. Sleepy was there, beat her up. I'm not crazy about the new Sleepy theme song, but the character is on its way. So let's keep that going. And what happened with Tatum? Tatum need to beat her ass for that. If my research is correct. Brooks Jensen, Malik Blade. All right, Brooks picked up the victory. Fine. Now hold on. I'm gonna look around, see if we got. Yeah, see, my man's not even there. Whatever. Joe Coffey on Javon Evans. Something. I don't think Javon went for the little air spin, but it's something going on. So good. Young OG, people love him. Joe Coffey and Gallows Woods needed some kind of victory over the weeks, so it was good. It was good. It was fine with me. I'm not mad at that. And that was what I'm guessing the main event. No, Joe Hendry's concert was the main event. Normalized the name. Now he's damn near household. I'll say that. Trick coming out with the save. Ethan Page. I'm just not. I like him. I'm just not sold on him. He came over too quick. Got too much of the platter handed to him. I'm not really crazy about that shit. That's just me though. That's just me. So, but other than that, fine. He'll character, he'll figure, whatever. The 1, 2, 3 thing. Shouts to Oro. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Noam. That's what I'm really just seeing a lot of the small things. So, No Mercy Sunday, we leaning into that. We'll see what happens post, and then we'll go from there. So, in between, holla at your boy.